Hello. Destiny 2 is not a video game. It is a soul-crushing, brain-breaking experience that drip-feeds you just enough flashing lights and sounds to keep you coming back for more, causing you to slowly develop a dependency and addiction for seeing a tiny little number increase. However, Destiny is like video games in some aspects, such as how it includes paid content and DLC. Speaking of DLC, boom, Witch Queen, the newest expansion coming off the presses. And speaking of content, boom, welcome to Day 1 Destiny raiding, where the act of sweaty neckbeards jumping on game content the day it comes out is not only encouraged, but rewarded and celebrated, with the lucky group who beats a raid first getting a shout out on Twitter. But wait, that's not all. If you're a speedy elite gamer who beats a labyrinth full of purposely overtuned enemies and brain-breaking puzzle encounters designed to destroy both your mind and group cohesion, within the day of the raid coming out, you can get yourself a shiny profile picture. Also, you can get a jacket, which is already better than what you get after 4 years of formal college education. But enough preamble. Me and my stalwart allies, Quinn, Theodore, Tolly, Queen, and Matthew Shovel, all made an oath. On the morning of Saturday, March 5th, 2022, we would disembark into the strange unknown and battle it out in the Vow of the Disciple.
The raid's up.
Oh shit! Here we go!
Here we fucking
Here we go! Let's go! I'm so excited.
Oh, look at that symbol.
Alright guys, popping Rainmaker. Let's get some glimmer.
Oh gosh!
Oh
Let's
shit.
get this fucking
You know what? Fuck it. Let's pop Rainmaker. Lucky Rainmakers, let's go.
Let's get
Everybody
that
pop your
fucking
finest
glimmer.
matter weave.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Oh yeah, Rainmakers and Matterweaves. Rainmakers.
Where's
and
my
Matterweaves.
fucking Rainmaker? There it is. I have 190 of them. Oh no, now I only have 189 left.
Oh no, however will you possibly use all of them?
However will you generate
That's a
glimmer
great
without it?
question.
Yeah,
Hopefully
here's
we're
the-
done with the raid before our Rainmakers are done.
No, I don't want it
are
to be that easy.
expired.
Bro,
Can
that
we
would be
beat
the shortest day one raid.
shit. Oh shit, is that a hive thrall?
That thrall is pissed.
Oh shit, is that a
final
hive
boss.
thrall?
Can't believe they got those in this
Damn,
raid.
look at the
Crazy.
squad. Sheesh.
Yes, sir!
The first step of the raid is, of course, actually navigating to the goddamn place to begin with. You see, Destiny lore is weird, and our current objective, Rulk, the anime purveyor, is within a paracausal pyramid. What does paracausal mean? I have no goddamn clue. But the paracausal pyramid is located inside the throne world of the evil witch queen Savathun. What is a throne world, you ask? Well, and basically that's why I feel like I'm responsible for the nationwide closure of Chuck E. Cheese's. But anyways, we land in the throne world by flying our regular-ass ships inside. But of course, that doesn't get us to the pyramid proper. No. Just like in Lord of the Rings, we have to hoof it. And I just gotta interject here and say that the reason my footage looks so, meh, is because I was streaming this content live on my Twitch. Link in the description. And since it was my first time doing it, my settings were suboptimal, but things get better later on. I get a very long stretch of time to optimize my settings. Our grand quest begins with fighting the final boss of the game, and then mounting up, immediately invalidating my previous Lord of the Rings comparison.
Fuck.
I love hallways.
Just a simple hallway
Approach
here.
children. I am
Destiny
not
is famous
your
for its many
child,
hallways.
bro.
Now, we could keep driving, but something's wrong. There's something in the air. Asbestos. Yeah, that's right. Whoever built these pyramids used improper mixing techniques for their temperature trapping, insulating goodness from the gods. And now, there's a square mile of dangerous fumes surrounding his place of work that slowly choke the air out of your lungs. There's only one escape.
Knowledge.
That's right. The way to progress in this stage is similar to the foolproof plan that let me ace my organic chemistry exam. Seek out and destroy those who possess the knowledge, and their disembodied IQ will simply fall on the ground for you to collect. I've repeated this process dozens of times and found no adverse side effects. You then take this knowledge and use it to power your spinny coffin surfboard, which will immediately leave you behind to get blown up by aggressive, malformed alien zombies.
I'm gonna try and
Oh,
get
scream!
Screams! Oh. Big screams?
Never trust a blind horse
Oh,
scream.
shit.
I got you.
First death of the raid, second death
oh.
of the raid.
Uh-oh.
Third death of the raid!
What the fuck is going on?
Triple
Why
scream.
are you guys dying? At least we're not light fading yet.
Yeah.
We're not even to like the first encounter.
Yeah, this is like the
long as fuck.
prerequisite.
The actual blade.
Watch out, there's screams, there's
screams! Ow.
Fucking screams. No, Tally.
Sorry, all of you. I'll remember you when I'm at the end of the raid.
What if it blows up at the end?
I'm standing on.
Oh,
That
I
would be
would
funny.
laugh.
Is it going
Looks
right
like
in here?
It's going in that hole.
It would
Zach.
appear
I don't
this is
know
our
if I would go in
destination.
there with it.
There's some pet.
Oh yeah, also, technically that wasn't even an encounter. We still have like 4 to go. Speaking of which, welcome to Encounter 1. A big triangular room with a bunch of different doors on every side, and a million bajillion pictures on the walls. Of course, our squad immediately noticed the most important fixture in the room. Look over there! It's a capybara!
Capybara. Okay, so just take stock of what we see so far.
There's worm chunks.
Okay,
around.
so there's symbols. There's the traveler symbol right here.
There's a
Starts
bunch of
the encounter.
basketball
Over
hoops
where-
too. There's 2 on the right side. I think what
Oh, wait a
calling
second.
We're gonna
Also,
basketball
make
hoops.
sure everybody
Actually,
rallies.
I think this might be really important. Whatever's going on here, where I'm standing.
Well,
There's
yeah,
3
this,
blank symbol spaces.
Maybe
Killer
it's
thing.
just as simple as it gives us 3 things and we have to find them, right?
well, let's.
All right.
Why don't we start it?
Shoot the bitch.
I figure now would be a good time to remind you that we are going into this completely blind, and literally nobody at the time of us doing this knew at all how to solve the encounter, which honestly made what happened next pretty impressive. We didn't solve things before everybody else or anything, we just did it eventually.
Obelisk is under attack. Make sure your obelisks are not under attack.
Yeah.
Oh, symbol has appeared on the screen. Traveler with rainbow around it.
We have no symbols.
I see
yet.
it. Shooting it does nothing though.
Ours
It
is
appeared?
filling with more beer.
I don't see any symbols over where we're at yet.
Okay, so we have to do
Yeah, ours
something.
only. Zach and I have 1.
Oh,
Oh,
The
shit.
ritual.
The ritual
concludes.
concludes.
Okay.
The name of the game here is pretty simple if you know what you're doing. Guard these obelisks, kill enemies, and the symbol that pops out corresponds to a room. Someone goes into that room, kills all the enemies there, and then a symbol appears. Repeat 3 times for a full set of symbols, and then find one of the 3 obelisks that has all 3 symbols on it and shoot them all in rapid succession. Simple, right? Also, there's a really strict time mechanic where in 1 to 2 minutes the obelisks fill up with piss and blow everyone up, ending the encounter immediately. Also, you need to protect the obelisks, otherwise enemies shoot them and fill them up faster.
Also adds killing my obelisk.
I'm coming. I'm trying to get there, but I'm on the opposite side. It's okay. We already.
Simple, right? It took us several hours to even learn what we needed to do, and our attempt was interrupted when one of our group members, Tali, had to run a quick errand. But she was able to tune in from her phone to help strategize and discuss raiding plans.
This is the only world's day 1 raid stream where you can listen to someone drive their car.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. See, Tally, you're bringing big energy to the stream right now.
Yeah, you want me to rev the engine on my 09 Pontiac Vibe?
We made masterful use of this break time given to us. We were able to discuss mechanics and possible puzzle factors.
Hey, Tally,
Car.
I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
What are you so smart about?
I theorized what we had to do for the offering part, and then some guy came into our voice chat and told us what to do, and it was exactly what I said.
This is Quinn right now.
I am Dio. I'm just like.
Do you know what happens to Dio, Quinn?
I'm Harbinger.
Oh, the goblin's back.
My headphones.
Oh shit, the goblin's back. Sorry guys, I gotta go AFK and take care of this goblin real quick.
And then you just hear from the other room. You just hear fucking like, and then yeah, you hear the goblin laughing, and then just like fists hitting flesh, just like eating this.
You hear
Oh,
screams.
god damn it, the fucking goblin's back.
This also let me stop my streaming settings from being utter complete omega ass, but in my moment of distraction, I caught a knife in the back.
I don't know.
This is the real raid
Why are you
secret.
such an asshole? Why do you ruin everything for other people? I hate you. This encounter was tough because it spread our group out over a really wide area. So just like with Arby's line chefs, any deaths would cause everyone else to have to pick up the slack and cause even more mistakes to happen. This was the first big test of our raid group, but through sheer persistence, we rallied, gathered all the glyphs, and beat the first third of the encounter. And then died.
That was the furthest we've ever gotten, though.
Yeah. That's
That was-
rough. Three
that was
times?
so-
Yeah, this was tough. The entire encounter seemed designed to tear apart day one raid groups with its sheer obtuseness, density of mechanics and enemies, and massive length. Everything combined to break our minds, keyboards, and friendships. Well, we know everything now.
Yeah, we just have to do it, huh?
It's just
the
a matter of
hardest part.
time and skill.
If we wipe again, I'm gonna need a pee again.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Loose bladder haver.
Dude.
I think you need
You
to
take
stop.
like
Guys, we have 10 minutes left on our Rainmakers.
I really haven't been
Oh,
drinking
God.
that much.
But, like with gambling, things were getting easier over time. We all knew our roles and what we had to do, and slowly but surely, we began inching closer and closer to the fabled 3 obelisk completion. And in just 1 more hour... Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's kick it.
Light side.
Light side.
Light
okay.
side. I think I found him.
Yep, you get him, Tally.
Ah, bitch. Knight's dead. Okay, Black Fleet.
Alright.
Alright. Get ready for the offering.
I have garden. I can do 2.
I'll get fleet.
1, go.
Alright.
I'm shooting. Okay.
There we go.
That was weird.
I think that was a
Reset.
server thing. Anyways, grab ammo, reset, take a sippy. Worship. Alright, worship is open. Go, Quinn.
I'm on the way there. I'm on the way there.
Charlie's
Hotel.
got it.
Can someone get shovels
I'm
res?
on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Tally's got it.
Alright, night down.
Alright, we are looking at Cuphead. Alright, I got love, you get Guardian Worm, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Alright, Worm,
Well,
love,
that's
Queen.
Love. Queen, it's by us.
Alright, shoot it.
Tally. I got love. Shit, never mind, it just went away.
Alright,
Finish it.
Fuck.
I got Tally.
Worm,
Not
love,
front.
queen.
It's still up here. Here, I'll get worm and queen. I'll get love and worm. So we
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready?
3,
Go,
2,
go.
1, go!
Shit. It changed. I got worm.
Okay,
Yeah, love.
I have shit.
I got Worm. Go!
Just shoot.
Hit it.
Hit it. We're running out of time.
Yeah!
Holy shit, let me be alive!
I can't get you.
Oh,
The
Come
door
on,
opened.
Go round 4.
God, I'm...
Oh.
There we go. Oh my god!
There it is.
Ah!
Give me the item. We stopped to gawk at all the cool loot we just received. 1 piece each for the week, by the way, and all I got for my efforts was a crummy helmet. But we couldn't be stopped. The floodgates had opened, and we just beat the first hurdle, so our group was gassed up and ready to take on whatever came next. Encounter number 2 happens after some more picturesque exploring of the pyramid, including amazing skyboxes and Longhorse. Oh my gosh, look at these horses.
I didn't want to bother anyone, but I did want to say good luck.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, can't believe we got through the first encounter.
Dude, I am a huge fan of Longhorse.
Yeah. That horse has so many leggy legs. But soon we found our next encounter.
That's a guy up there, isn't that? Am I crazy?
Is that the
Yeah,
fucking...
My rocket is locking onto him.
That's a boss.
Yeah,
Okay, so
look
that's a boss. This is a
Okay,
boss
so how-
room. What if
So
we
I
just,
guess we just
what if we
walk
don't
up.
shoot? What if we just walk up to him? What the? Oh, he's a giant abomination. Oh, he's not. He doesn't
He's
care.
busy. He's like, fuck
What the
off.
dog doing?
This dude looks scary, but More importantly, he looks like he's just doing his own thing. I don't think we have to disrupt him or anything. Uh-oh.
You know what? I'm just so happy we finished that first fucking...
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't matter how bad these encounters are, they will never be as bad as that first one.
They will never be as long as that first
say
encounter.
that.
Oh look, we have it.
fucking
There's,
don't say that.
hey,
Okay.
Shovel, I know you said that. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Follow me over here. What's this thing?
Oh, it's another obelisk.
Oh no.
Hi.
Not again.
Hi.
Just had to say it.
Time for our first boss battle. A misshapen abomination whose absolute dumpy is impenetrable to normal gunfire. You'll notice, in comparison to the lore keepers from earlier, old Caretaker here has some upgrades going on, such as his fashionable Gucci hoodie, and a backpack which shoots swarm missiles. You see, when you first enter his chamber, the Caretaker is occupied pondering what at first glance looks like just a cluster of energy, but lore-astute players will actually know this to be the Greeblebox 400, the premier in entertainment for alien species in the Destiny universe. I'm telling the truth here. It's mentioned in one of the 3,000 pages of reading in Destiny lore cards. Honest. And like any other well-adjusted gamer, when we start making noise upstairs, the Caretaker gets reasonably annoyed and shifts into full attack mode starting encounter 2. Notably, returning for this encounter are the piss obelisks. But this isn't exactly the same piss obelisk as before. You see, those were automatic obelisks. They accumulated the necessary piss needed to kill us over time. Meanwhile, this is a manual obelisk, meaning the Caretaker has to walk up and put his greasy mitts on it to release the piss fumes and kill us all. Which is actually worse than before. Some may call this bullshit. I call it shit full of opportunity. You see, if the Caretaker has to walk up and touch the obelisk to kill us, we just have to stop him. How do you do that, you might ask? Well, you can just utilize a strategy my middle school bullies knew well. One person on each side hitting him in the face, then back, and repeating to keep him stunned in place forever. Really, this is just like middle school for me. Oh yeah, also he shoots missiles. Can't forget about those. This is really good. This is gonna be almost maximum. If we don't all die before a well gets planted.
I was about to well, and then we got fucked by missiles, so... That's awesome.
Meanwhile, our team sends two of our fastest boys to raid the Caretaker's wine cellar for his finest anime art scrolls, smashing them into his obelisk and memorizing their order to sort them. Once they completed this task, it would enable the damage phase, which I'm not feeling nearly depressed enough yet to talk about. Anyways, you're probably wondering what my job is. You see, me and Queen were relegated to monitoring the waves of additional enemies that would spawn, including two high-priority targets. Number 1, Vinny the Vandal. Has a sniper rifle and will one-tap your teammates and ruin everything. We will be blamed if this happens. Number 2, the Glyph Keeper twins, who will run and enchant around the obelisk to make us die quicker. Also, they kill people. Also, we will be blamed if this happens. We did our best to protect our team here, but who protects the protectors? I got floored by the Vandal in point-blank melee.
Okay, please God tell me that they're not all on the same side.
There was another. My rhythm's off. I'm sorry.
On my tower.
800,000. What was that damage?
Who's doing small PP damage in here?
You.
Zach was doing the tiny PP damage.
We're looking at loadouts now.
No.
Zach,
Okay.
your first and last out is 1350, bro.
Hey, also, did you know that all weapons in Destiny have a power level that influences your main power? You know, the thing that determines how effective you are at damaging and taking hits from enemies? And did you also know that I forgot to raise the power level of a new weapon I equipped for boss damage? Gosh, that's just really funny, isn't it? Ah, perfect. Now I'm depressed enough to talk about the damage phase. During this, the group is forced to stand on one of 3 platforms to be able to deal damage to the boss, with the platform switching over the course of the damage phase. This is referred to by those in the know as absolute horseshit, because for the longest time in the Destiny meta, the best way to both deal damage to a boss and avoid its attacks is by casting one of 2 supers that both buff your damage and provide either healing or a shield. And then you can safely plink away at the boss, but that wasn't an option here. which led to a few complications. This was where we were stuck, and unlike the previous encounter where we didn't really know what we needed to do, but were able to stumble our way through with communication and mechanical literacy, read having a guide for glyph names, against the Caretaker, we knew exactly what we had to do. Shoot this guy until he dies. But the problem was, no matter how much we shot this guy, he wouldn't die! We tried every trick in the book against this guy to squeeze out the slightest bit of more damage, but nothing was working. We kept dying. And in the distance, there was a storm brewing on the horizon. Literally, apparently there was a fucking massive thunderstorm covering the entirety of Texas, and Tali, get fucking doxxed by the way, had her internet shit the bed in a multitude of ways. So due to the will of motherfucking nature herself, we were unable to continue with our main group, and we decided to give up on our day one victory.
Here we were, definitely our lowest point. In my English class, we would call this the belly of the whale, the point of the story where the hero is furthest away from completing their goal, with that hero of course being me, and the goal being a cool icon and bragging rights. But here's the thing, the belly of the whale only comes at the middle of the story. You see, there was a bug in the Caretaker's boss fight, where after beating him, players were getting trapped and having to start it completely over.
They killed this boss twice, and the encounter bugged, and they couldn't get past it.
That's awful.
So, in a case of sheer dumb luck, for us at least, the day one raid was extended to 2 days. We weren't out of the running yet, and so we rested, regaining our strength for the next day. The real final battle. And we weren't gonna lose. Okay, wow. So that was probably 6 months spent on and off editing, writing, scripting this video. That's the longest time I've spent editing a video, I think, hands down. But, you know, it's given me a lot of insights on how I could make stuff like this in the future and not take as long. And hey, you know, if you like what I got going on here, a like and a comment always go a long way. They help the YouTube algorithm realize people enjoy content like this so it doesn't get buried. And hey, feel free to subscribe so when I drop part 2 in early 2024, you'll see it. Okay, but that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.